Welcome to bad MLB The Show games. Terrible even. That's probably a bad intro, but it fits the theme today. This one was probably not even close to really that good, to be honest with you, because really, let's just sum it up in probably a sentence here. Why was this game so terrible, at least just from a viewpoint of myself? This was basically no different than 21. There was really no they just made like missions worse. Everything was just worse. It was just a worse version of MLB 21. It was basically just a bad DLC. Really nothing insanely new, nothing that was going to really make this game ever succeed. They basically just changed the menus too. Missions were just boring and irrelevant because they just became more grindy and annoying to do. Like in 21, you could legitimately sit there and finish a Player of the Month program in maybe like 4 hours. I'm gonna go backwards in terms of which game I think is kind of the worst, and just this is the third one out of the 3 I'm going to play. God, I can already tell this connection is great. It takes probably 5 seconds to navigate to the next person. I might just leave, but I can't because this is a 3-year-old game now. It'd probably be best just to use someone who's maybe not even has stamina. Here, hold on 1 second, back out. Well, I bet they regret that menu screen. I don't even remember which ones I did. They kind of started to release like worse versions of people too. There was a 99 Griffey that everyone of course looks forward to every year. And then it was just kind of, this is like a 90 overall in some games they released. And that's not a joke. This was a very large disappointment for a program too. This wasn't something, how is this a 99? I don't know. Hold on, I should have probably looked at the missions and everything. I kind of gave up on all these at the end because they just became kind of boring and stupid. Or that one's not that bad. I guess, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, was I, no, I think I'm right. It just took a long time and you had to like do it in stages. Yeah, that's what it was. I don't know. I may have been talking about the wrong game. Yeah, you had to basically like wait around to do it or something. It was just, it was weird. Well, after probably 20 minutes, I found an opponent and finally I'm here. It took maybe 20 seconds the first time I looked and then something happened. It's probably not a good idea to back out after I found an opponent. Me and this guy might be the only ones on this game right now. It'll be interesting to go back to this generation specifically because this was right before hitting and everything kind of got really nice. Why am I using meter? Well, I think I don't know actually. I forget if this game, some games I feel like every time you went into it had terrible connection. So I don't know if this was one of them. It looks the same. I mean, I don't know. It kind of looks the same. I'm not even lying. I feel like the longer you go back, or probably the wrong word, the further you go back, the better the games are graphically. If you really want to believe me, go back into MLB 17. Not only was that game a masterpiece in terms of modes, just the way the game was looking. Well, I'm hoping I'd actually lose or just not do well. I kind of want to play somebody here, and this guy might be the only one on the game. All right, maybe I should just throw pitches down the middle. This is when they completely nerfed. Oh yeah, that's the thing too. They nerfed pinpoints so bad, as in it was basically perfect, or at least as close to perfect as anything can be. And then once 22 released, they made it worse, as in it was just not even close to accurate anymore. So that was another thing. It was just a worse version of the previous game. Good. Let him get a run first. This will be weird. It really does feel like you're going back in time a bit. Oh my God, don't ever do that again. Jesus Christ, you know what? I used to think that people swinging at things that high was a little bit ridiculous over here, but it's really not easy. Oh God, the ball trail's on. The game might actually somehow function worse when ball trail is on. It just makes everything more glitchy. What? If you're SDS or just any really developer who makes sports games at this point, you're probably just smooth sailing. You basically just have to put out, or hopefully maybe add some things to game modes at this point. Like in terms of graphics, they're shut down. Might only be able to get so good at certain points, but it's just like, come on. I'm not noticing anything other than maybe the throwing meter. The hitting in anything past this game was actually kind of nice. 23 is not included in this because maybe content and the style of it may have been questionable at best, but at least the gameplay was really fantastic in my opinion. They fixed a lot of things. There was a lot of things in terms of gameplay that was nice. nice. You got to give credit to where credit is worth giving it to. And then 24 was just kind of like, all right, it's basically the same game, but worse again. I have no idea what I'm doing. Am I playing this for the entirety of this or something? I don't know if this is just, should I play consistently? I'll play until maybe somebody quits or goes up by 10. Oh yeah, you got to remember that there's maybe some people in this game who aren't currently. I don't know if Juan Pierre is anymore. If he is, and I am not aware of it. Alec Manoah would never have a diamond anytime soon again, so this is probably the highest he may ever be in an MLB The Show game. Not really sure who else had one or didn't. Oh, ball is moving around. Wait a minute. Wasn't that high. Oh, this guy is just fooling around now. This would be the perfect time to have game chat. It really would. Why are you on this game? Man. I'm doing everything I can to try and spot differences, especially with gameplay. I'm not noticing many. Oh my god, I am terrible. Randy Johnson was on the mound. Oh yeah, the pitcher is hitting in this game. This was the last year where the pitcher had to hit. That's crazy. He's a genius. Bunting, man, it works sometimes. Not with the pitcher, but if he dropped one down with Lou Brock right now, if it was perfectly down the third baseline, I wouldn't even care. It was just a jam opposite field pop fly show. I feel like 22, while maybe not being the worst MLB The Show ever released, I think it may have been the most disappointing. If that's different, disappointing to bad, then that's the thing. For the love of Christ, you had Shohei Ohtani on the cover. There's no way it could have been better than that at the time. And then the game is hamster shit. That's not good. God, how funny does it look when you have a pitcher coming up? This might get down. Oh my god, it's pathetic. Oh Jesus, it's crazy actually. Don't sleep on the pitcher. If you didn't play on insanely high difficulties or something, you could easily get a hit with him. How on earth is this still happening? This is when the created stadium thing, just the whole thing of it, the menu, the whole making it, everything just became a broken mess. You still to this day can't even go into the stadium creator and do everything you want without problems happening. That was a big thing. I can't believe there's not more of an uproar about that. I am so terrible and he knows it. He's throwing fastballs down the middle at this point. I still can't hit it. I feel so off not using the bat PCI, but that's not a thing in this game. High slider. He tried to throw another one. That was another high slider he tried to throw. I can't believe I hit that. I kind of felt late. Actually, I don't know if gameplay was that bad in this game either. It was kind of nice. Or do I remember? I don't know if I remember, but I definitely wasn't even close to the worst. Oh my God. You know how you have that feeling when you just go back and play a game you just really despised and everything just happened? I don't even care what happens. It's just depressing. Just the feel of being on the game. Like there's really not even much of a difference in feeling from every game, probably since the PlayStation 5 released. But you just know what game you're on just by looking at the screen. If I was on 21 right now, I'd actually feel nice inside. Oh my Jesus, it's dog shit. This game is going by fast because thank Christ, and I'm not looking to sit here all damn night playing ranked in a 3-year-old game at this point. Oh God, that was definitely not, that was right where I wanted it. Oh my, I'd probably be up by 50 if anything could be hit. He might just be not caring either. We're both just kind of throwing batting practice to each other right now just because we're both idiots on 22. Oh, this, I get it. I'm stupid. This is not a current Zach Greinke. This is clearly one of old. He's throwing 100. Nice. That's why this is becoming so difficult. If this was like new Greinke, this shouldn't be a problem, but it's not. That's why I'm struggling so heavily right now. I am in it for the long run, and to be honest, I am fine with it. I'm fine with sitting here in this chair and just experimenting, playing terrible MLB games. We are in January in 2025, and has news even broke about the new game yet? Why is Manoah still in? I should be using just a bunch of random ass relievers who I'm never going to use again. Who is in? Oh, yeah, this is when this guy was it this game? This was probably the game where he was unstoppable. Chad Green. Oh, that one was really good too. I remember that. Evan Phillips, Brad Foote, Devin Williams is always nuts. I'm not going to do it to him though. I'm not going to bring in someone so insanely hard to hit or something. Let's bring in Chad Green. Chad Blue out of the box. This was actually, or what? Out of the box. What's this? This was probably, actually, I don't know if it was good or not. Lay down a bunt. Do it. Are you the pitcher? That makes me angry. Where was that? And then the next one's amazing. If you talk about what's bad, it's not just Diamond Dynasty. I should have probably said that at the beginning to try and make it make more sense, but that's where we are. It has nothing to do with only being a specific mode. It's just the entirety of the game. But Diamond Dynasty was very bad. Franchise has been bad in this game. I don't even know how long, to be honest. But yeah, if anyone is a current and frequent franchise player, I'd probably have more of a relevant opinion than me. There was probably not a mode in this game that was just insanely fun to play at a certain point. How many? I don't even know if anything. How is there even runs on the board, really? Look at this. A fencing match would be better to watch. Oh my. I love the urgency, actually. That's amazing. I don't know if a catcher has ever done that in his life, but I like it. Holy shit, this is just almost catastrophically pathetic. All right, John Donaldson is entering. Wait, did I say John Donaldson? Christ, that is not who this is. And he almost murders another batter. Almost do sick and disgusting things to see someone hit a home run now. He was jogging. He was out by maybe 20 feet. He was jogging after the baseball in right field, I think. Well, respect to this guy because it's 5-1 in a very irrelevant game at the moment, and he's still staying in it. This is shocking. Borderline a miracle over here that he's actually still in this. Look at the yellow. Oh, it was right where I wanted it. In fact, it moved around like you've never seen. Man, it is hard to hit it. As in, you need to really be on it well. That's what I'm noticing right now. You might be able to put the ball in play a little bit better in 23, 24, around that generation, because I swear to Christ, some of these, it seems good. And then you're fouling it off and shit. Eddie Matthews steps up to the plate. Foul ball. God damn it. Everything's more foul balls than there is shards of grass in the infield. Knock the shit out of that one. Throw me in the laundry hamper to die. Throw me in the fish bucket. This was when curveballs were, I think, or some of them, a couple of different ones, but this is when they were easier to throw, I think. That was, yes, that was, again, something that is different from the newest one to now, is that the pinpoint accuracies are different. Can't believe it, but Brad Hand may have located better than anyone else this game. There's only been the third pitcher, but regardless, it's better than the other two. Man, this guy is a legend for staying in this, actually. I can't even really believe my eyes. You can't even find a full game in 24. That was the first impressive thing of the night. And let it begin. Well, you swing, swing, swing now. Don't even take a pitch. He may have given up. He's thrown two fastballs down the middle. I may have missed them, but I'm not. I wasn't understanding that he may have given up. Richie Ashburn, someone, I don't even know if he's still in the game. If he isn't, then thank Christ, because that I've never seen maybe a more irrelevant legend in terms of performance on the field. What the hell does he do that's putting him on anyone's team? But what we do have currently is we do have MLB The Show 24, and to be honest, this is pushing maybe the worst ever. Can't believe they have a Stubbs sale right now and think people are buying it. If you're buying Stubbs in January, you're insane. I would honestly consider this to be probably a worst MLB The Show game ever. If you want a hot take, I'll give you one. This one is probably worse than 18. Now, I'm not gonna put that. Hold on a second. Now, let me wait. Maybe before I put that on a piece of paper and sign my name at the bottom of it. Let me wait maybe 2 more years or something, and then maybe when it's older, I can go back and then make that decision. But at this point in time, I can't see how it's any better. Maybe you can make the case that the gameplay might be better. I don't know. Is it? Maybe it just depends on how you felt emotionally at the time. I feel, oh, okay, I don't care. Fine, do it. Please, let's get this going here. If you're gonna bunt, get it. Yes, okay, good. Oh, no. Oh, shit. I feel like SDS should be sending newsletters offering apologies for what they did to some people. This might be another hot take, and I'm just gonna sit here and say it because what's the point of watching this and watching probably 2 individuals struggle at the game? Let's just say some hot takes here. You want a hot take? I'll give you another one. I'm sick and tired of seeing the same legends over and over again. If Babe Ruth was never in the game anymore, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't blink an eye and care about it. I would not care. And actually, you know what? Let's put it, I don't care if there's another 99 Vlad Jr. anymore. Actually, I take that back. That would be very nice, but it's just something we've seen 50 times at this point, so what's exciting about it? Babe Ruth to the gulag. Okay? Put somebody in the game. Please, let's just make this a hot take thread. You made it to this point, put a hot take down. The hottest take ever. The one that'll just maybe shatter earth layers. At least I feel better playing this. I feel more comfortable in my environment right now. It just feels like I'm better at the new ones because the hitting does feel different. Feel like this guy doesn't even care, or I guess that might be a good thing. Was there a new legend in this game this year that, or besides, I guess, actually, who was the new one? Is he stealing? I don't know if there's more of an impossible person to throw a pitch with than Noah Syndergaard. This is insane. How do you even throw it in a spot? Damn it, George. All right, instead of just me sitting here talking about what's bad in the game, let's just play it, and then we'll find out at the end. Larry Doby has returned to form. This guy is on fire over here since I've just realized he's a 99. Or no, he was always. Never mind. I think he was just always a 99, not somebody. Why wasn't that crushed? Why was that not hit so deep into the mist? I'm just... Oh, damn. That's staying in. Just screwing around over here. Somehow that was hit well. JT Real Muto might be very good. It is freezing in here. Sitting here with my damn feet on fire. They're so cold. Oh my Jesus, that is hit well. Wow, this is actually... You know, the gameplay is actually pretty good. Or I don't know. Is it? I feel like whenever you say something negative or positive, it's just controversial. Something good, something bad. I don't know. Gameplay good, gameplay stinks. How's that sound? They're both. Actually, you know what I should have said before I got off 22? There's one thing good about the older games is that they still had a dark menu. If I need to get 100%. I think the main goal. Oh, I just did. I think. And he still hit it. Oh my, you're sitting here just not even paying attention, man. Not even paying attention. Terrible. I don't know if they really use that many new looking arts for cards up until a certain point too. That Halloween one's nice. It's okay. What a beautiful hit. Jesus. I can hear the harmonica from Zelda playing. Or that's not what it was. The harmonica. Is this Southern Zelda? You can't even get above a 70 on a fastball. How's that sound? Aha! Where was that going? That's smart. What? Man, I'm so... Yeah. That damn animation where you foul off a pitch and then you like throw the bat back into your hand, that needs to go away. That's seen the same one since probably since the beginning of time. This is why people say the game feels the same. Ah, screw it. Oh, and he botches it. The hell, too early on a fastball. This guy. How high? This is as high as you can throw it. Hold on. Let me try again. Okay, that was not even close. You gotta just mix it in. Mix one in there that yep, in the zone, then one that's so high. God damn it. Oh, this game's actually kind of fun when you just screw around with your opponent. The 90, is that a 99 Tommy Edman? Is that what that just said? I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, Bo Bichette, best bunter in the game. In the game's existence. This is insane. What is Bo's drag bunt? Jesus, a 2 for 2. God damn it. The bunting coach. Well, that may have started something. I don't know. Actually, what am I? It's 2 outs. What am I? No, it probably didn't. This inning is going to be weird. What? Babe C. Babe Drew. Babe Tuffer. Golfed. Again? This is bad. Well, this game is also going by somewhat fast. I don't know what's fast anymore. What's considered a fast game? Anything under like 45 minutes might be somewhat fast. Huh? Oh, I got this. Sometimes you just dive like a fool. Sometimes you just have no effort into the dive. Plant and dive. I love it. This is actually kind of fun right now, I'll be honest. Here's someone else I could care less if they just never saw the light of day in this game again. It's just like, oh, Rich Gossage, yeah. There's no way that was caught. Syndergaard for player of the... Bring somebody in cold. There was not one was where it should have been. That one was a good one. God, if this goes to extras, I'm just gonna quit. If he ties it in the 9th, let's be honest here. This is not a situation where this game really means much other than nothing. Let's have a nice 9-inning game over here, all right? This is like spring training. No need for extra innings. Might not need it. If this stays in, there's something going on. I don't know who to put in, leave in, stay in, bring in. That hit him? That was right above the zone. Do I stay? Urgency! Thought that was on the ground. This guy got a 99. Say what you want about MLB 18, the loading screens were nice. This game has a lot of tradition and history. The servers have been extinct for years. It has been forever. Oh my god, it's Kendrys Morales. There is nothing you can do in this game. Hold on, is the music playing? Well, unfortunately, there's really nothing you can do in this game anymore besides play randomly. There's no Diamond Dynasty available, and basically franchise at this point is brutal. So there's really nothing going on in this game other than this. Hold on. Max Scherzer, Clayton Kershaw, Steven Strasburg. Yes, I do remember that. Robbie Ray was on the team. Chris Sale for the American League. Zach Cozart is the shortstop. Interesting. I feel like the presentation was still somewhat okay around this generation. That was something that they really started to focus on back in like 17. They did a lot of the presentation. There was like MLB Network. I don't think that was a thing up until a certain point. I think that's still a thing in this game. Man, this really is just a game that had really unfortunate Diamond Dynasty, and maybe gameplay was very bad too. It is basically, if you didn't have, listen, the graphics might be better. You might say something about the gameplay. The graphics might actually be better than what we have now. Where the hell are us? Like, where is the options? I didn't see it. If you didn't play this game, let me sum it up in probably the easiest way possible. If you didn't have anybody on your team that had above 100 power, you wouldn't succeed. I think the pitch speeds were very slower in this game compared to other ones. I think in 7, yeah, they were. That's Chris Sale, the man. This feels slow. 17, they were unbelievably fast, I think. So that's when it fell off to the point where it was so drastically different. It was weird, and it was basically if you could hit a home run every time, you would win. Or I guess that's like every game. It was never more important than in this game. I wish I could go on Diamond Dynasty because it was kind of pathetic. There was really no point in playing Diamond Dynasty. What was that? There was no point in playing Diamond Dynasty this year unless you wanted to get Babe Ruth. Maybe a couple other immortals like Vladdy Sr. There was Stan. There was Griffey. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is slow as hell right now. This is going to be impossible. I don't know, man. Do the visuals look pretty good, or is that me? I don't know. You have to take that into consideration. This is an overall. This isn't just one mode. The lighting looks better. That's what I'm saying. Maybe like faces and face scans are more accurate and everything, but the lighting and maybe the field and everything going on looks better. The shadows. This is going to be impossible. Maybe like hair textures and everything obviously weren't better, but who cares about that? That's just something that you don't really notice up until a certain point. Maybe. Yeah, this was I don't know. This was a very weird. I want to know what their strategy was going into this game specifically, because it was probably the weirdest concept, even weirder than probably sets. There was just this weird thing where they felt like only putting 10, I don't even know how many immortals there was, and some of them weren't even that insane in my opinion, but there was maybe only 10 people in this game who were worth using. If you've never played, you want to know what's interesting? If you've never played Diamond Dynasty in this game, specifically MLB 18, it would be very interesting to hear someone's opinion on this game if they never touched Diamond Dynasty. If you just woke up in the morning on a Saturday, you wanted just to play a baseball game and you just played Play Now versus your wife. What was the mindset when you played this game? Was it any different? Was the main consensus that, man, everything is unbelievably slow? Yeah, man, you have to, after you go from playing 24, 22, where pitch speeds were kind of up there, and then you go back to this game, I felt like no matter what difficulty you played on, you just had to, oh God, look, everything is early. You have to wait until it's just, oh yeah. That's a good swing. I think fielding was dog shit in this game too. I don't remember what year it was, but there was a specific year where it was very common to not even lock onto baseballs when they were just dribbling on the ground. They were just ran over every time. I think it may have began this year, maybe, if I'm thinking about it now. I don't remember that being really a huge thing in 17, but in 18, if you tried to run at a baseball in the outfield, it wouldn't have been a surprise if you just ran over it. Oh, this will be interesting. And he runs it out easily. Trout. I don't even know if Trout actually had a face scan in this game up until maybe, I don't even know. Actually, this may have been the year. He didn't in 17. I remember that. He looked just, I mean, he didn't look terrible or something. He didn't look that bad. He just didn't look like Mike Trout looks. But I think this was maybe the first year where Mike Trout had a face scan, possibly. Maybe even later than that. I don't know. Is anyone else just noticing the visuals? That's all I'm thinking right now, is the visuals look kind of nice. Maybe the gameplay and the Diamond Dynasty and the franchise and everything going on inside the game other than the visuals was kind of terrible, but just in terms of the way the game looks, not that bad. Everything when you're pitching looks fast, but then everything when you're batting is unbelievably slow. Like, the pitches look fast. Let me see if I can actually connect with something here. I barely put a ball in play last night. There you go. Oh, God. Believe it or not, diving catches disappeared after 18. They were not a thing for maybe 3 years, maybe up until 22 again, or maybe even 23. I think it may have been 23. They were gone for like 4 years. Oh my Jesus, that was bad. Well, you want to go back and get some difficulty. If you go back and play an old MLB The Show game, it will really test your skills in life. Nice hit. This might not be made. Maybe. I don't know if there's really much information other than what I've already said or shown that is really going to showcase anything. I don't know. I actually didn't really have that. Well, I remember not really being that pissed off in 18. I remember actually somewhat enjoying the game after the summer, especially. I don't know how that was hit. Once you play this game for a little bit, you'll probably start seeing very weird things, but in the meantime, I haven't seen anything weird yet. I don't even think there's another mode worth playing in this game at the moment. I'm serious. Road to the Show is not worth playing. Franchise definitely isn't. And then Home Run Derby is basically what this game was anyway. This was like the only player on the Blue Jays, and if you want to watch a boring, irrelevant, terrible baseball team, go back and watch the 2018 Toronto Blue Jays highlights. You will get depressed within seconds.